we were at a point where we were doing Aiki Nage.
Let me do this side.
Oh, okay. Going straight up, got this little turn. It's hard for me not to do the knee over, where I'm going to come back and I'm going to do this. But it's neat. But we're here, whipping toward the hip. It'll be move easy. Now, maybe the camera can pick this up. Let's see if we can turn it. Just like this. To go up from an index knuckle off the ground. To go up and find this. To go over that, drop down it, roll ahead. And here's the inside.
Ooh.
So I'm actually, without being vicious,
Yeah, you run that.
I'm riding the knuckle. I'm toppling it in like this. Toppling it. And later on, it'll allow me to do the entire thing here. Versus crushing.
Yeah, I never liked that.
Well, it's good to be able to do that. You'll smoke them every time. It is a strength move with good leverage behind it. Now, the web of the hand goes to the armpit. So if I'm going over the top, there's my web. We want to have a hook from this first. It begins like this. And whip right to the hip. Even a straight armed whip. Yeah. So I like to coax my index knuckle on the ground, and then I let the heel of my palm go up over the index knuckle on my hand. Some people find their hands are not big enough, but I think almost everybody's hands are big enough for this.
I like that nerve bundle there too.
Oh yeah, try this. Roll it in and go behind the tricep tendon. So yeah, because we can go right in and catch this thing here. Now later on, that's going to be important to us. I'll tell you what. Maybe it's good to look at it right now and even do it and take it home. Sure. Later on, I might be doing a tsukomi or a zucchini, like somebody's going to stab me in the stomach, and I want to be on the outside of this thing. I'm going to trap that large intestine there. That's laying behind my knuckle. But I've got a second one coming out here, so I have a push and a pull together. So this is going down, and this is pulling up. And then it's a step, drag, and I'm leaning down it here. And I want to put my weight, which I didn't get to my weight yet, but I want to put my weight down it. And so the push and the pull can even be done, and it's good that we're doing without you doing that, because when I do it with my hips, I'm pulling while pushing, then stepping and weight is applied to the drag.
You move very Chinese.
Well, maybe this is a little
You're
child.
welcome.
Oh, okay. You're welcome. Suddenly I'm the rock with a lot more hair. But yeah. There we go. Anyway.
Try that.
Yeah, let's try that one. So this is the strike inside art. And right to the ground. There's a bunch of ways to do this.
As long as
Oh yeah. One of the reasons the nerve above the elbow is because if you're going to do a test and you want
nerve, I think.
Yeah, and it's the line that's really that goes to the heart line. And then one of the reasons why it's important in a Waza is it can give a signal to your uke that your arms are straight. So that you don't have to torture your uke terribly. It's a submission point. You're letting him know your arms are straight, and he doesn't even have to watch. That's what he does that. It's quick. You might need to leave on.
I gotta leave in a little bit.
Yeah.
About 10 minutes.
Good. And take a gami. Okay.
And mirror.
This is called an on-balance push. I like to think of this with my hands going to them. So I feel like as I'm turning it, hands going to them, this hand's coming up to catch the meat of the thumb. I want to use the thumb like a bolt-action rifle. Turning it over. Don't want you to go away yet, so I'm doing this slowly. I breaks off. I go in and I catch just the index knuckle, and I lock my arms and then cut it down. Palm away, back of hand to palm away. It makes it pretty. There's a lot of ways to do it. I can Mitsubishi like a bird beak, flip it casually, but if I go here, 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 I do it like a geisha. I look pretty. I look like I'm handling a fan.
Okay.
And that's what I need. Anybody that looks like an ape should look pretty when doing Waza, because that shows expertise. So here's our on balance, a little out, up, and go deeper than needed. Turn the two over here. Drop your shoulders, push in, cut down, palm away, back to hand two, palm away. And I'm not pouring it on, but
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I don't have the wrists for you to do that.
but no need to do that. Looks matter when a person's taking a test. Roll over. Yeah. And then cut.
You have good wrist flexibility.
Yeah. Need flexibility? No.
That's okay.
You know, flexibility is completely joint by joint. So people tend to have one flexible set of joints, they have several. So you may find people that are very stiff in the wrists that may be flexible in legs, hips. They call them Taekwondo practitioners. In, down, over, and back. At some point in time, I'll go in and I'll show you how to redirect the elbow,
Yeah.
things like that.
Let's
Well,
fly
let's
through
see.
the rest of the kneeling ones.
Yeah, and that's really Ude and Mune.
Okay.
Ude goes sideways. Good to get used to. Drop mitsu boost together. To send this up once, shoulder twice, into the ground. Here's our roll. I see Antonio sliding this dramatically up. Over, up, out, finish position. You notice I just gave you the little signal, just as I locked. Which, by the way, helps. Oh yes, I was going to do the shortened version of that, which I started to do and then quit. It's fun. Well, we won't worry about it too much. I just want to,
I'm not worried about repeating that. That's enough for.
Good. Now, there's a Mune that's identical to this, we just changed the location. So we go here to do it. Mune and Ude are almost identical. We're just moving over. So we'll catch the Mune next time.
Okay.
Maybe. And on the idea of how do people do taekigami? How would I do a taekigami? First of all, how would I fight? I tend to fight here, and I want to move laterally. Okay. So if the punch is coming in, we see this kind of very Aikido movement a lot. To intercept, block it, move off the line. We see similar with Hakaru, where someone's going to go to a taekigami. And they're going to do a technique, take the person down, et cetera, et cetera. For me, my problem is it's not answering my need. When the punch comes in,
Yeah.
I want to hit it.
I call those limb destruction.
That's what I want to do. I want to destroy the limb. And I want you to consider, boom, 1, 2, and I have this. I've also got this in there, and I have this to work with. As needed, as needed,
Strikes are great.
as needed. Because the person redirecting their head to help me, as needed. And so, off the line, boom, 1, 2.
And here's one for you. If you're in the left lead and your guard's up, to get that hand, I go.
Yeah. And by the way,
Smack
there
the
should
crap out of that.
be our technique. Because the real thing is if we're out here doing this, what really happens is this guy pulls us back. So he goes zoom and it comes snapping back to his chest. And I do taekigami here.
Yeah.
If I don't do taekigami here, I don't catch it at all.
Right.
Because as a matter of fact, you don't catch it. The hand goes out, it goes back, you trace it
This is what
like
I
you're
tell
on
people
shoestrings.
when I show somebody something. When we say punch in class, you're just holding your arm out. I don't wait for you to punch. I finger
Yeah.
jab your eyes, and when your hands come up, that's when I attack.
Yeah.
I don't catch that punch.
It needs to be an action and a reaction.
Yeah.
And the same thing like when this is trapped, and see I feel that come up. So this is here and I'm feeling, what am I feeling? Most people are feeling, how come my technique didn't work?
All I look at it as